football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Strong game by this quarterback. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter. But the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. And there's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to pass this time. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught on the outside. It's Cole. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Pitches to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he's got it again. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
They'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Panthers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. A running play called on 4th down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Pitt. This offense cannot be stopped. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Linebacker shifting around now. As a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
On the return, it's Cole. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. There's the handoff. powers through the tackle. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
The gain makes it second and medium. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Completion sets up a second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The pass rush closing in. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Ball carrier running through tackles. Oh, the returner fumbled it.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Sets up a critical 3rd down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Receivers are bunched together. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. He's got room looking for the end zone. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Direct snap to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's free around the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the tremendous toughness here. Finally brought down, but that...